So it's the first game in interim charge, 3-2 defeat Carshalton. A different set of halves, obviously struggling in the first and put on a real inspiring of sorts, kind of come back, almost snatched it at the end, had quite a few chances. What do you make of tonight?
Like you said, this was a game of two halves. Well, to be honest, I thought the first 15 minutes we was actually pretty good. Like, we was getting the ball wide quick, and literally one set piece. It seems like the problem at the minute. We concede a set piece, and it's just someone leaves their man and they score, and then obviously the game changes and they go and score another lucky goal. I think Jordan saves it, and then it rebounds off the player and goes in. So then second half we changed it. We made a sub and changed the formation a little bit, and well, as you can see, I think the fans, everyone saw that it made a difference.
Because it seems to be, especially the last couple of games, you know, when we've conceded a couple of goals in the first half, that you can see that confidence drop and shoulders drop in, and it turns into one of those kind of games at Hornchurch where we're looking at a heavy defeat. But you know, credit to the boys, came out in the second half, put on a real show. What was the message to them at half time to get their that kind of a performance out of them?
The message has always been literally play with confidence, because we've got the front four in our team who can beat any defence, and that's the thing. It's literally confidence is such a massive thing in football. Like, I know I'm old enough now to know that, and when you are heads down and things are going against you, like, it is hard to get. I understand it's hard to get that as a player, but they just need to listen to us and believe in themselves, and it will change. Like you say, second half, their manager's fuming. We're thinking that they're lucky to get a point out of it, like 3 points, sorry. And like you say, with Rory and Mars at the end there, we was unlucky probably not to get a point. I think they had one shot in the second half, which Jordan saved.
Obviously, it's been a difficult week or so for the club. Obviously, Smithy's resigned. It's been a lot of change, and obviously we're looking at appointing a new manager for the first time in several seasons. You've taken the team today. What's the mood been like in the change room? Because a lot of these players, will have been very much used to Smithy and his style of play and his style of management. Did you find it was easy for yourself? Obviously you're in the locker room anyway, but did you find it easy for yourself to step into that void on an interim basis at least, and then to get them on side?
Personally, it's bloody difficult, because I'm nowhere near being a manager. I'm only 31 years old and I feel I can play for at least another 5-6 years. So on that basis, yeah, it's hard. But in terms of the playing side of it, I didn't think we was much different anyway. We maybe changed the formation a little bit in the second half. Definitely it was different, and obviously I thought for this game it did work. But again, the change room it is literally a lack of belief. I think that's literally comes down to that. And if we start working together for 60 minutes rather than 45 minutes, and then we can get it to 70 minutes, 80 minutes, and then we can get 90 minutes, then we will probably start winning games.
Obviously there'll be a few players that will have been frustrated about their lack of playing time over the last couple of weeks, no more so than Kaimani, but when he's come on today, he's had their fullback on toast at times. What did you make of his game? For me,
second half player of the match. Unbelievable, and that literally is because it's a high intensity effort, doing as we're telling him to do, and that's what we need at the minute, is literally everyone on the same page. And like I say, fair play to Kaimani. I went up to him at the end of the game and said, that's brilliant, and that's all we need from you.
Obviously, just another quick turnaround. We've got a lot of Saturday, Tuesday kind of games coming up. We've got Canvey Island next on Saturday. Obviously, it's still up in the air as to what the situation is going to be like from a managerial front, if someone's coming in or not, whether it'll be yourself again on the weekend. Let's, for the sake of the argument, say that it's you again on the touchline. I suppose you're just looking at the squad to mirror that final 45 minutes and carry that on into the weekend.
Well, that was literally our team talk at the end there. It's literally, if we can play for 90 minutes like we did in the second half of that 45, then we'll have a chance of beating anyone, like we did when we beat Lewis. It was literally 45 minutes, 4-0 up, and we won the game. We didn't have to do much more. So if we can do that for longer than 45 minutes, on another day, we, like I say, get a point today. But in regards to Saturday, obviously we've got to assess, me, Seb and Will and Rads have got to assess who's injured. Obviously TT had to come off after 10 minutes. In a way it was good for us because Kamani done well when he come on, but obviously, and then we've always been struggling with a calf. Marcel's been in and out for the last month or so. So yeah, we'll reassess Thursday, hopefully, and then hopefully we'll have a full squad.